Go live. We wait. And it says we are live. We are live back in the building. Kaidd&Kramm. We don't want to waste too much time with introductions. Let's get the formalities out of the way real fast. Welcome back to Kaidd&Kramm. We know it's been a while. We apologize, but we are back. I am one half of your host, Kaidd. That is the other half of your host, Kram. As you can see by the hats on our cranium and the towel around my cranium, it is that type of day today. We all coming to pop our shit. Okay, I don't have a beer today to celebrate on Victory Monday. It's Tuesday. We trying not to drink too much beer. Parlay is holding it down for us with the 805s. Let's
Was we
get
supposed
right
to wait
in.
a minute before we did that? Was we supposed to wait a minute?
I don't know, YouTube. Y'all show some love if we wasn't. Yeah, if we went too fast, y'all show some love. But so here we sit. We are now through our bye week in the first half of the regular season for everybody. Real quick before we get deep into the formalities of where we at in our season, let's just look at the standings overall in the NFL as we are now 10 weeks through. It's crazy to think we are 10 weeks or 9 weeks through, 10 weeks through the NFL, but that is where we sit currently in the AFC. The Kansas City Chiefs are still 9-0. I don't know how these boys be finding a way to win games. They be finding ways to win, but when you find ways to win, you find ways to win. So shout out to the Chiefs at 9-0. The Buffalo Bills are at 8-2. They got a game with the Kansas City Chiefs this week. After that, the Buffalo Bills basically play their division for the remainder of the season. So y'all can imagine what that'll look like. Then we sit at 7-2. And by damn it, that's where we'll stop. We don't need no more. We don't need no more. We are 7-2. I remember all off season, and this is the main thing. Because now I hear y'all singing a totally different tune. You understand? Y'all was singing one song in the off season. It was Mike Tomlin is gonna have his first losing season ever. Now we singing a tune of now we ain't no French around you, ain't no we. Now y'all singing a tune of the Steelers can go to the Super Bowl. Well, we glad y'all decided to join the fucking choir. We glad you finally decided to join the fucking choir with those who had actually been watching Pittsburgh Steelers football and was trying to tell y'all what it was gonna be. Since back in April, in May, when we had seen what the con man had put together in March and April, we tried to tell y'all.
I think a game like a game like Sunday really does show that Mike Tomlin definitely made the right decision. I think in a game like that, bro, when you see Justin Fields down 2 touchdowns, 2 scores, I really don't see him coming back and getting us that W. But with Dangerous, with Mr. Unlimited, I felt very confident. I felt very confident that the defense was still going to come out and perform to a high level. And I knew we had a quarterback that when it was time for the rubber to meet the road, he's going to meet it, bro. He's going to meet it. And he did exactly that, bro. Mike Tomlin, I tip my cap to you, dog. You've done it once again.
Man.
And it's just an ecstatic feeling to know that, bro, we play both sides of the ball now. Like, we know we can go ahead and shut down offenses, and we know we can score points now. So pick your poison about how you want to do it. We're running the ball effectively. We got George Pickens smiling. Now we got Mike Williams as another threat. You feel me?
Come on, hashtag red line. Hashtag red line. Hashtag red line, Mike Williams.
Red line, you feel me? It's just so much going on. And it's like, the game, we could legitimately be 9-0 if Russell Wilson would have played every game. Because I'm very confident to say that Russ would have came out there and he would have beat the Colts. We wouldn't have lost to the fucking Colts. And I'm also very confident to say we wouldn't have lost to the fucking Cowboys.
That one is the one I can say we for shit show wouldn't have lost to the Cowboys. We'd have blew the Cowboys out if Russ would have played. We'd have blown the Cowboys out. We'd have beat them by multiple possessions.
So for me, I'm definitely riding the Super Bowl train. I love the hate though. I love the doubters, you feel me? Because I know when we come out on top, it's gonna feel so much better.
Well, it already do. It already do.
We've been waiting for this, bros. We've been yearning and hungry for this, dog. We got a quarterback. We got us a guy, bros. We got Mr. Unlimited. I don't give a fuck what nobody talk about. Russ is a top 5 quarterback in the league in my eyes. When he behind that Pittsburgh line, when he got that black and gold on, that black and yellow.
I would say this. If in the last 3 weeks since he's been a starter, I don't know. I would have to go through and really look. But off the top of my head, outside of Lamar and Joe and Josh Allen, I can't think of another quarterback that I'd say has definitively had a better 3-week span than he's had in the last 3 weeks. Nope. So I just want to say this because I remember the night we got Russ, I made an Instagram video. And in that Instagram video, I said, y'all let us get Russell fucking. Told you, won 10 games 2 years in a row with Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph and Mitch Trubisky playing quarterback. And y'all kept yapping to me that Russ was cooked. Okay, what I kept trying to make y'all understand was, even if Russ is cooked, he's better than Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph and Mitchell Trubisky put together. Even if he's cooked.
By a landslide.
By a landslide. I told y'all in that video that Russell Wilson threw 26 touchdowns to 8 interceptions last year to Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. Would any of you in the chat care to introduce to us Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy's stat line for this season? I promise you it's not George Pickens' stat line in 3 games. I'm not even talking about his whole season's worth. I'm saying they ain't done it all season what Russell Wilson has done in 3 games with George Pickens. But y'all kept telling me that he was cooked. Y'all told me that the Jets getting Aaron Rodgers back at 40 years old coming off an Achilles and the defense they had was so immaculate that they could do X, Y, and Z. But then y'all looked at the Steelers defense who added Deshaun Elliott at the safety position, who added Dante Jackson at the cornerback position, who added Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson at the linebacker position. Y'all thought that defense with a Super Bowl winning quarterback, you so much wanted to laugh and make jokes and a hee-hee and a ha-ha and a kiki and a cuckoo. Okay, well, who's the kiki and the cuckoo now? Because Russell Wilson is out here at the end of games, and now y'all having to eat the humble pie that I tried to tell you was going to have to eat 5 months ago. So I just want to toot my own horn real fast that Russ is making us look real right. Mike Tomlin is making us look real right. Omar Khan is making us look real right. And we ain't singing no different tune. This is the same tune we've been singing for 6 months straight. We had a team that was capable of competing.
And as much as we've been kind of tooting the horn and everything, this is what we really about to find out. This gauntlet that we about to go through right now is where we really about to find out what type of team we are when we see the Ravens. Now, when we see the Browns, and then we see the Bengals, and then we see the Browns, and then we see the Eagles, and then we see the Ravens, and then we see the Chiefs, and then we see the Bengals. So we are going to go through a gauntlet of games. That's 100%. Every team outside of the Browns is a playoff team.
100%.
And when I say the Bengals, even the Bengals to me are still a team that's come out there and still wins from you. We got to beat the Browns. Those games got to be guaranteed. Both of those games have to be guaranteed. These next couple games we got, this is really going to show what type of team we are, especially on Sunday at 10 a.m. That's when we're really going to find out.
I agree, but I'm confident. And I'm not oblivious. Like, I understand we play the Baltimore Ravens. I understand that is Mr. Jackson, quoting Mike Tomlin. I'm not, but I'm confident. We went 5-1 in the division last year with Kenny Pickett and whomever else might have got a snap in some divisional ball last year. So I'm not afraid of the Ravens. I respect the Ravens, but I've seen y'all defense this year. I seen what Jamar did to y'all last week. George is on the way.
George is on the way, y'all.
George is on the way. Yeah. 1-4 is on the way. What are you talking about? Come on now. How you say that, Uncle Shannon? How you say that, brother? Or whoever's made the call, you better call SWAT. You better call the federal agents, brother. You better call the National Guard. Whoever you need to call to help them people stop George Pickens on Sunday, because he's going to eat.
He's on the way.
Please come see my brother. Please come see my brother. I dare you to try that in one-on-one coverage. This is no longer Kenny Pickett throwing the ball, my guy. You will get cooked. And guess what? Mike Williams is on the other side. If y'all decide you need to roll some help over to George and want to get Froggy one-on-one on the other side, ask the Commanders about that. Nigga, shit is not sweet. So again, I'm going to say I'm not scared to play those niggas, dog. We beat y'all last year without all of this. Did you see Pat Queen flying to the ball the other day? He know how
I
y'all
did.
play. He know what time it is. He played y'all before. He played with y'all before. You know what it is. So I'm not scared of the Ravens. We do got a gauntlet. But like you said, we get the 2 Browns games and we start talking positioning now, jockeying for position. Right now, I'm a damn near respected and conceded what it is. I personally would prefer the Chiefs to beat the Bills this week so we can more so fight for a 2 seed. I don't think the Chiefs, especially if they beat the Bills, are losing 2 games the rest of the season. They're not. So for us, we damn near probably already lost out on the 1 seed. As crazy, unless the Chiefs just have a big collapse. Mm-hmm. So now I feel like we're fighting for the 2 seed. It's between us, the Ravens, and the Bills. And because I feel the Texans have already played themselves out of that. I don't think the Texans will have a chance. Obviously, there's a lot of season left, but I think this Texans started a little hot. I don't think they're as good as advertised. Injuries have caught up with the Texans. So I believe for that 2nd seed, the Steelers, the Ravens, the Bills. Obviously, as you just said, we played the Ravens this weekend. That game will be a huge part to start that. Now, if we beat the Browns twice, we're already at 9 wins. Just beating the Browns twice. All right, obviously, that's a divisional game. We know the Browns are going to show up to players. So, got to beat the Browns. But, bros, we beat the Browns twice. That gives us, 5 other games to play? Yep. We win 2 of those, be it we play the Ravens twice, we play the Bengals twice, Chiefs, Eagles. I don't think nobody in the division will sweep us. So, everybody in the division at least 1 time, we're at 10 wins. 10 wins will get us in the playoffs. So at this point, I'm pretty confident in saying we're already a playoff team. And now again, dog, for all y'all that used to look at us and be like, oh, the Steelers, y'all wins are false, y'all wins are phony. Okay, well, come get this 30 hung on you now. Phony that. Phony
that's
that.
The beauty in it, dog. And that's the beauty in it, dog, when you know, like, we can hang with you scoring touchdowns now. You feel me? It's not just like we coming out here and winning these 17-10 games, you feel me, where we didn't kick 5 field goals, 6 field goals. You feel me? Like, nah, bro. It's like Russ is coming out here and he putting it on you. He putting it on you. Belt to ass. Belt to ass now, dog. Really? Like, we came back from 2 scores down. You feel me? 2 scores touchdowns down
on them people.
Last year, even a couple weeks ago, that's a done game. But we have a God, bro. Mr. Unlimited is still a God. Like,
and I just want to talk to piggyback what you're saying when you say he's a God. Again, this is what we have to take into account. And we're not going to talk to Steelers the whole pod. We will eventually transition some more NFL, but to give insight of where we might be at earlier, talking about the quarterback position. When you have a dude who's been in the league decade plus, I've played Bill Belichick's defense in the Super Bowl. I've played the 49ers in big football games. I've played the Saints in big football games. I've Sean Payton defenses. I've been around the block, dog. I've seen this. So when same as I was just saying to the people, when I see that safety move, when I say hike, and the second I say hike, as that ball is coming towards me, I'm getting ready to take my 3-step drop, and I see that safety come down. Oh, y'all in man coverage. The safety has to guard the slot receiver. Oh my God, my Williams is 1-1. Ball. What are you talking about? And so when you have a dude who knows how to make that decision before he's put his plant foot into the ground, you have an advantage because now the defense is easier to beat. The offensive line may be having miscues. The blitzes may be getting through the seams, getting through the gaps, and getting to the quarterback. Now that's not as effective. Ball's already gone. I knew where it was going. When you got these young dudes who y'all putting in here and expecting to make immediate changes to your franchise, who can barely read a Dr. Seuss book in reference to the NFL defenses, he asking a lot. It take them 3-4 seconds into the hike before they even see the picture that the defense is showing. But Russ saw the picture before you said hike. Saw the picture before you said hike. And so because we have a guy like that, and we do, everybody try like we don't have no weapons on offense. We do got weapons. George Pickens is ultimate weapon. George Pickens. We have Pat Freiermuth, weapon. We have big Darnell Washington, weapon. We have Najee Harris, weapon. We have Jalen Warren, weapon. We had Calvin Austin III, weapon. And now we have Mike Williams, weapon. Like, what are y'all talking about? So we can line up with every team in the league, dog. And like you said, we have a quarterback now that can get guys in football. So the Steelers y'all knew for the last 5 years. That Steelers team that y'all was like kikiing and cuckooing about, it was Mike Tomlin gonna have his first season. All of y'all better be in Mike Tomlin DMs, his text messages, his Thanksgiving dinners, his Christmas cards with big apologies. All of y'all, every last one of you on Fox that opened your mouth and said Mike Tomlin was gonna have a losing season and he's sitting at 7-2. You owe him a Christmas card with an apology. Same for y'all on ESPN. You owe him a Christmas card with an apology. All of y'all. All of y'all. Colin Coward, let's get the apology. Nick Wright, let's get the apology. Stephen A. Smith, let's get the apology. Shane Sharp, let's get the apology. Come on, fellas. I need it loud. I need it loud, bros. I need that loud. All y'all I was hating on Russ, that Russ is cooked. Russ cooked. He cooked, you sure? Let's get that apology, bro. He deserved that. No? Y'all hated on that man for months on end. Y'all hated on that man. Since last year in Denver, he a problem. He cooked. Since he was in Seattle. Don't let Russ cook, though, boy. Hey, Russ, we got a pit over here, brother. We got a black pot. We got a smoky. We got what you want to cook, brother?
What you need?
We ain't got no problems with you cooking in your people. We got no problems with you cooking in Pittsburgh. Showing people like to let you make a lot of sandwiches to Permontes.
And it's that comfortability of playing free, bro. You playing on a minimum contract over here. You playing on a minimum contract over here, bro. He just going out there and playing free. And I love that for Russ.
And knowing that, again, is the same thing as before, whereas when he won before, dog, I have a defense that can make plays. So now what it does for not just Russ can play free, everybody can play free. The defense can play free. They don't have to be as anal tight thinking, damn, we can't give up nothing, because if we do, we fuck. You don't got to act like that no more. Why? Because you got a guy who can give you 28. So, like I was saying the other night on the phone, even for the defensive coordinator, now if you want to take a few more chances on some blitzes, now if you want to take a few more chances on some schemes, you can do that because you don't have to worry that everything is all on you, where you can't make no mistakes. Now the defense don't got to live in a mistake-free zone. If you make a mistake here or there, if you give up something here or there, trying something, it's cool. We got to do who can answer. So I'm just happy to sit at 7-2. I'm ecstatic to be a Steelers fan. I'm excited for the slate that we got ahead. I'm excited to find out the kind of ball club we got. You know what I mean? And
battle tested.
We're gonna and let's the chips fall where they may. In other news, moving on somewhere else we were right about. And that was all I seen on the sports talk shows this morning. So I would like to hit on it as well. Getting on something, dog, just going back to it. A lot of y'all don't watch no ball for real. Lots of y'all don't watch no ball for real. Y'all watch highlights. Y'all watch ESPN, and that's cool. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, everybody don't got to watch ball for real. Don't open your mouth to talk like you watch ball for real and you don't watch ball for real. Because for all of you who are now shocked as to what you're seeing from Caleb Williams, what are you shocked at? What is shocking you? What is shocking you? What exactly is what hadn't you seen before? Because if you watch the little ball for real, everything he's doing now, he did this at USC last year. All of this, not reading the field, having happy feet in the pocket. So I didn't understand why y'all thought he was gonna go to the next level and be better. People, I can go look good against Kennesaw State, bro. I might go carve Kennesaw State up for 5 touchdowns, all due respect.
But it's like, go look at those Notre Dame games. You feel me? Like,
come on,
that was when I visibly put my eyes on him. It's just like, nah, he not gonna do it for me at the next level.
There's no way you don't. Again, when you look at guys, especially, and I just want to say this too about it. I'm not saying that the young man can't be good down the line. I'm not saying he doesn't have raw talent that can be developed. But again, as LeBron said years ago, we live in this instant grit society where everybody now wants everything this fast. And if it don't come this fast, then we out. And the problem is, bros, a lot of these quarterbacks, as I stated just a minute ago, y'all expect things from young quarterbacks that are not realistic. Caleb Williams did not dominate at the college level every Saturday you watched him play.
Not like a Cam Newton or Joe Burrow or even a fucking Tim Tebow, like even or a 5, bro. It's like to have like the talk of the town like he was having, bro. Like what?
Right.
What did he
Right.
show y'all to have y'all talking about him like this? Like Cam Newton literally went out there and carried a team that not one other player went to the NFL. Not
Without
one other player on his team went to the NFL, dog. And he carried that team to the fucking national championship. Caleb Williams was out here having 3 interception games against fucking Notre Dame.
like, and
Well,
when you
that was
say
a
that, it's like
regular consistency when you play top 25 competition. So it's like,
because the
nah, bro,
bulk
I
of
don't
your
want to hear
schedule
that.
is Arizona State, brother, and Arizona and Cal and Stanford and
Yeah,
Oregon
bro.
State. Okay, brother. So you had 6, 7 good games. P, you was supposed to. I mean,
You feel me? Like that's what you
Shaduk have good
supposed to
games,
do.
brother, and he the Colorado with no line, but Shaduk got some good games, P.
Out of all these young quarterbacks, I would still have Bryce Young kind of having more trajectory than Caleb Williams, honestly, bros. Because I think Bryce Young still got his head on his shoulders. I think Bryce Young still got his head on his shoulders. I never thought Caleb Williams was the type of cat that was like hungry for this shit. You feel me? Like I just thought he was a cocky nigga who was cool, but what you talking is not what you walking though. You feel me? Like I didn't see in games where you ain't really been out there producing nothing. So it's like, bros, they didn't gave you this stature at such a young age type shit. You kind of felt it and you kind of stuck with it. But nah, dog, you don't be living up to the hype. You do not be living up to the hype, fool.
I
See
think
you see
it's
five a humble nigga. Don't say too much. Just do the job. Even a nigga like Drake May, you feel me? Just go do the job. Even a nigga like Bo Nix. Bo Nix is out here really winning football games. You feel me? Competing in football games. You don't hear too
and
much
that's
from
the
Bo
problem
Nix.
with Caleb Williams. It's
Doing the
like
job.
you got all these other rookie quarterbacks at least looking like something, and you just moving in reverse, brother. Beep, 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 beep. We ain't seeing no progress from you, people. Like, and so y'all had 3 points the other day, brother. Three of them things. I mean, damn, Kenny Pickett was getting a little more than 3,
You know
brother.
what's
Like,
crazy?
good God Almighty.
And this is now week 10. You feel me? This is week 10. So you feel me? Like I know when Bo Nix had to come out there and he saw the Steelers pretty early in his season. You feel me? 3rd week in his season, 4th week in his season. You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that.
Right.
You still,
You food, brother. You
still a
food. You
puppy.
food.
You still a puppy. You food. Yeah, P.
Right. You food, people.
Now this is week 10. Y'all just seen a little bit of everything by now, bro. You know, not a little bit of everything, enough. You didn't see enough to at least come out here and compete at a high level and put up points and not just fucking field goals, but touchdowns. Who the fuck did they only kick a field goal against? Who did they play?
The Patriots.
The fucking Patriots.
They sacked that brother 9 times. They sacked that brother 9 times. People, why are you holding this football like this?
Yeah, 9 times.
And ball get paid on the defense, as James Jones said this morning on this show. Ball and defense get paid on Tuesdays too, yeah, brother. Ball get a check as well. You better get that thing out your hands.
Yeah,
stop playing games. Ball take your
9
life from
times
you.
is actually crazy because you got to realize, bros, 9 times is not 9 times on the offensive line.
No, hell no.
That's on you, fam. Either missing the read and then holding on to the ball for too long, or just generally holding on to the ball too long, or sometimes it was the O-line. You feel me, nigga? Sometimes the O-line did. But 9 times is a collective problem. That's a coaching problem. That's a QB problem. That's an O-line problem. Wide receiver problem, nigga. Like, why is niggas not
his boys getting open? His boys getting open.
Like, his boys getting open type shit. So that's the whole collective problem, bro. That's probably why the OC got fired. Nigga wasn't out there controlling the team as a unit. At least controlling his side of the team as a unit, bro. So I don't know too much about Caleb Williams, bros. I'm still not sold on Caleb Williams. I see something in Bo Nix. I see something in Drake May. I think 5 will be an MVP when time's all said and done, Super Bowl champion. But Caleb, and this is not me hating, bros. It's just what my eyes can see. It's just what my eyes can see, and they've never been sold on, dude. There's no hater. If he come out here and perform at a high level, I'm gonna give him his flowers. But I've never been sold on, dude. But this is the last time I actually want to talk about Caleb Williams on this pod.
Like I just wanted again to come in, and right now we just riding it. We just tooting the horn. That's it. We just coming through tooting the horn train, tooting the horn. A few things, revisionist history that we tried to tell y'all months back. We've been trying to tell y'all we don't pod every weekend, but as often as we pod, we try to tell y'all what we see when we watch ball. Got good eyes, brother. Got good eyes. Know what I'm looking at. Know what I'm looking for. I know when I see it and when I don't. And the thing is just like, and overall, not to continue to even hype on Caleb Williams, but a lot of these quarterbacks, a lot of these coaches, a lot of these organizations, Ken Dog, going back, and I this will be last time I harp on this, but another ding. People that I told y'all about Trevor Lawrence. Now y'all gave him $250 million. People ball registered to pick first in the draft right now.
That's disgusting. That's absolutely fucking disgusting.
Come on, people.
Like you that, and that's what they be saying, bros. Them is the type of decisions. Those are the type of moves that get people fired. Like, bros, the GM, you're fired.
Back 5 years, dog. You set your franchise back 5 years.
Dog, and you don't got, and I know I said it last time or a couple times back, that you don't got guys who real enough to reconstruct that contract. Not to say you're not real enough, but you're not a team player enough to like reconstruct your contract, give your team an opportunity to like win. Bro, Trevor Lawrence, do you think you deserve $215 fucking million? Like, just be for real with yourself, gang. Like, be for real.
I mean, as they say, brother, you worth whatever them people willing to pay you.
And I feel you, dog. I feel you. But if you want to win, dog, you're going to give a little bit of that money back, bro. You're going to invest in the team. Investing in the team is like investing in you. Winning will profit you in the long run, dog. But absolutely, you have to invest in the team. It's damn near like you got some fucking stake of ownership in this bitch with them type of contracts. Because if you want to, for real, like dead ass, dog. If you want to put a little bit of money back into the team, it could go a very long way, dog. A very long way.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Because again, you can't, bro. Y'all are cap strapped now, and you cap strapped heavily with somebody that, again, brother, y'all are on schedule to pick numero uno in the draft. This is
if y'all was like
the Carolina, y'all have lesser wins than the Carolina Panthers. People,
matter of fact,
Bryce Young has the same amount of wins as Trevor Lawrence this season, and Bryce Young ain't played 3-4 games. And him and Trevor Lawrence has accounted for the same amount of victories on this season, bro. People, what the fuck are y'all doing? What do we have going on? You see, again, I'm gonna continue to be the horse upside the head, brother. It makes no sense that teachers getting paid do his salaries, okay, and Trevor Lawrence is making $250 million, brother, and that ball got 2 more wins than me. 2 more wins than me. In 10 weeks of football, he got 2 more wins, and he's making $250 million. Why are you making that?
Gang. Not even like 2 more wins. Not even like, bro, you're not even competing at a high level. You feel me? Like, we're not even getting like no effort out of you, fam. Like, no touch tricks out of you. Like, no completions.
It ain't like the Bengals losing games. The Bengals losing games, but Joe out here 5 touchdowns. I even just can't stop a runny nose with all the Kleenex in the world, brother. But like you said, Trevor Lawrence, what are you putting on? We come out to eat. We come out to eat as a unit. Everybody start pulling their wallets out, brother, putting at least a little something. We understand the riches at the table, brother. That's all right. You ain't got to pick up the whole, but can we get 10
a little something on it, though? You don't got a little something on it? You got 5 on it?
Come on, bro. Come on, dog.
Yeah. Come on, man. That ain't right.
$250 million contract. You ate more than everybody at the table. And now you're trying to freeload.
Come on, bro. That ain't right, dog. That ain't right. That ain't right, bro. Trevor Lawrence got to go back. He got to reconstruct that contract.
Bros, let me let y'all football fans, for y'all that's football fans and you're a fan of a team, let me let y'all know something. Where the NFL is currently getting with contracts and the fact that they are a salary cap league, let me let y'all know how this is going to play out. For a lot of your teams that get excited to overplay, quote unquote, big name players, especially at certain positions, there's a specific team I'm thinking about in specific, and I'm going to point it out to y'all. When you do that shit, bro, and them boys do not come through like you need them to come through, your team is quickly going to be in the dumps. You're going to be for a few reasons. One, you're going to pay in a few players that, for a few of them, talking about the Dallas Cowboys, people, y'all not moving off Dak's contract. So y'all gave Dak that money, $60 million a year. Yeah, 3 wins this season. Granted, one of them is over us, whatever. Y'all got it. Cool. You got 3 wins this season, brother. Who do you think is trading for Dak Prescott at $60 million when we watching the Steelers field Russell Wilson for $1 million? So for a lot of y'all, bros, you better start rooting for an organization that got some good organizational background, some good decision-making background. Because, yeah, bro, it's because a lot of y'all with these big contracts, again, as I just stated, the Jags are fucked. Like, it's over for y'all, dog. Like, you have Trevor Lawrence for 5 years. Who's trading for him? Nobody. Are you benching him? No. We just seen the Browns would not bench Deshaun Watson. Why? Because as an owner, I'm not paying dude that amount of bread to be holding a fucking clipboard. He better go out there, and I don't care if he don't throw no touchdowns, nigga. He is getting on that field if I'm paying him that kind of bread.
I heard that though. I heard it. I heard you.
No, that. And so
I really do feel that. Like if I was an owner, bro, oh God, I'm not paying nobody $35 million a year to hold no clipboard. Oh, everything I love, I'm not paying nobody. I'll be like, fuck that. You're gonna lose every game.
I need to see some grass on your jersey, brother, at the end of the day. I need some grass on your jersey, please, people. So yeah, bro, when you make them kind of decisions, dog, that's where you end up. Like, and especially when you don't get it right at other positions. Like the next one, like 2 years in a row, y'all took a pass rusher from Georgia. The year after y'all took Trevor Lawrence, if I'm not mistaken. Where's that brother at? What is he doing? Is he making a difference for your club? Like, what's going on? What's happening?
You know what's funny? I seen that on X. They had said like the Jags had like 3 first picks in like the last like 5 years, or 2 first picks in the last 5 years. I was like, damn, I know Trevor Lawrence, but I was like, who else? I was like, I ain't never heard of whoever else, bro. I was like, who was it?
Yeah, it's Ravon Walker, but from Georgia, but dog, where have you been? Have you been suited? You been injured? You been suited up? What's going on? A highlight, anything? Like
nothing. Come on, bro.
So again, it's just like you're looking at a lot of these teams. Another team again continues to blow my mind. New York. At what point did y'all say that we all sit in this war room? Did we all burn the midnight oil? And we came up with the decision that overall, regardless of position, we'd rather have Daniel Jones on our ball club than Saquon Barkley. Peter, second, I would have heard that in the meeting, brother. Either I'm cussing something out or I'm getting up and walking out of here. Because what are we even talking? What are we talking about? I'm actually, as soon as I hear that, whoever said it, I'm going straight to Orange. I said, why are we employing this brother? Because he clearly don't know no ball. Why?
That is a fireable offense, bro.
Dog.
That's a fireable offense, bro.
I need him straight in the HR office immediately. Bro. He needs to be in the HR office yesterday.
And that's just what I'm talking about. With like even the people who at the highest level of the ball don't be having no ball knowledge. Like they don't even be really watching it. What made you come to that conclusion, gang? I really want to know. We
dying to know, brother. Dying to know, brother.
And I understand. I feel like injuries have been a part of maybe the final answer, the final outcome. But what's put on the field got to be a part of the answer and the final outcome too, bro. What the fuck has Daniel Jones ever done? The homie was out there, bros. The homie was out there breaking by himself all alone and tripped over his own fucking feet. Hey, dude, I think Daniel Jones might be a cool dude. He might be a cool dude. You feel me?
Cool dudes get folks fired, brother. Cool dudes,
what I say? Hey, cool dudes get folks fired, people. Cool dudes get folks fired.
Dog, I'm telling you right now, you should have seen Brian Dable the other morning, Putin bars out in Germany. I was watching that game. That boy Daniel Jones threw 2 picks inside the team. And boy, agent Brian Dable fast out there in New York, brother. That ball is stressing. What I say the other day on the phone. People, I promise you, brother. That ball probably didn't even make it out the stadium. That ball probably didn't even give them ball no words after the game, brother. He probably put his clipboard down after the game and was straight for the ball, brother. He looked straight at the bartender. People, I need this many fingers in my cup. I need this many fingers, brother. Neat. Don't put no ice in my shit, but neat.
The homie flew all the way out to Munich, bro, to watch the homie throw 2 red zone interceptions. Come on, dog.
Not over the pond, brother. Not over the pond.
I'm gonna be real, bros. At that point, bros,
I'm not even flying back with the team. Or
I'm making the coaching decision to bench us. Like you, the GM not finna tell me that you didn't already done enough. I told you to go get Jaden Daniels. I told you to do whatever we had to do to move up and get Jaden Daniels, and you ain't want to do it. Malik Neighbors was a great fucking pick, but Malik Neighbors don't do you no fucking justice if you got fucking Daniel Jones and Tommy DeVito throwing him the ball, bro. Go get us a fucking quarterback.
Hey, dog.
And you got my nigga Drew Lock, and I actually fuck with Drew Lock. But throw him in the game. Put Drew Lock in the game.
Dog, listen to me. It's certain teams. I be watching y'all, dog, and be watching what y'all organization do season after season. I genuinely be asking myself, how do y'all have fans? Like, how do people wake up because let me bring y'all into something. Am I an LSU fan right now? Yes, absolutely. Our fan got twice in ball, no more the rest of the season. I'm gonna show them everything they need to show me where that be Cam off. That's it. So it's like for a lot of y'all, dog. For a lot of y'all, I'll be like, damn, okay, you a Bears fan. For y'all Bears fans that fell into the okie doke or thought y'all had a quarterback, people will make you think that. When have you ever had one? When have you ever got a guy right? So, well, what makes you think that this is the first time you do? Let's wait and see first. Let's see if we've changed our ways.
Jay Cutler has been the best quarterback for y'all like the last fucking decade. And no discredit to Jay Cutler. I mean, I actually used to like Jay Cutler on the low.
No, he's ass.
But Jay Cutler.
No, him or not. Rex Grossman probably got Jay Cutler. But either which way, that's terrible. And it's just like, again, dog, it's God, bro, it's a few organizations in the NFL that you see year in and year out, they make good choices. Do they make 100% right choices? No. But they make good choices, right? The Packers usually make good choices, dog. Josh Jacobs, a good offseason acquisition. The secondary acquisitions they made this offseason. The Packers usually field decent teams. They usually draft it fairly well. They usually move on from the quarterback at the right time, et cetera, et cetera. The Ravens make good decisions. Do they win all the time Super Bowls? No, but they usually make the right decisions. For a lot of y'all who take Lamar Jackson, Ravens made that decision. 7 games in his rookie year, they said, Joe, you don't got it no more, my boy. Watch out. Gave it to Lamar, never took it from him. You feel me? Certain teams, the Kansas City Chiefs, good decisions. Hired Big Red. Went and got Patrick Mahomes. Kept Travis Kelce. Traded Tyreek Hill. Still won a Super Bowl. Paid Chris Jones. Let other dudes go. Still won a Super Bowl. They make the right decisions. I ain't even going to talk about the Steelers because we already know what that is. We didn't harp on that for 30 minutes. For a lot of y'all organizations, the Dallas Cowboys, PB, I ain't got no time for that. The New Orleans Saints, yeah, ain't got no time for that. No time for that. It's just, for a lot of y'all, dog, you're sitting out on a hope and a prayer. Like, your team does not have a track record of doing things correctly. Like, you even look at the Atlanta Falcons. You took Kirk Cousins, then you drafted a quarterback. That decision I actually like, right? I actually like that decision. Why? Because y'all not asking the dude to come in and save y'all immediately. You got talented players right now. You put extra talent on defense. Your quarterback is cool. It's a winnable division. You don't have to be tied to Kirk Cousins for forever. And when it's time to move on from him, you don't have to just immediately throw somebody in the fire. That's thinking ahead. For a team like the Giants, what is your move next year if you do not get Shaduk? Because for everybody talking about benching Daniel Jones, I'm not benching Daniel Jones at this point. People, at this point, I need the number 1 pick in the draft. So I need him on the field. Because that is how I get it. That's how I get it.
I'm going to be real, though. None of these quarterbacks in this draft is a guy that I think can come to a franchise and change anything. I'm not super sold on the War Boy, on the Dylan Gabriel fella, on Shaduk. I'm not sold on Quinn Ewers. Like, I'm not really sold on nobody. To change your organization.
For damn sure not as a first-year player. For damn, and I think we're about to get away from that in the NFL. I think that went through a little thing where everybody, I think, just kind of, and this is what I think it kind of makes. So you had the Patrick Mahomes thing, and as soon as he became a starter, it was 50 some odd touchdowns. It was a AFC Championship run. It was amazing, right? MVP season, all of that. As soon as he got in, I think people forget that he did sit a year behind Alex Smith, who is a quality cat to sit behind. He may not be the best quarterback ever as far as arm talent, et cetera, et cetera. Alex Smith was a winner. Alex Smith was a professional. That's what you're looking for right there off the rip. He also had Andy Reid. Andy Reid showed him defense. Andy Reid will show him how to read. Andy Reid will design plays for him to get him in. But it's like, it's literally a thing where you're looking at him. Say, I'm easy. Welcome to the chat, my brother. And it's one of them things where you're sitting and looking at it, and it's like, why do y'all think you can put these dudes in immediately and it's just gonna work? Lamar got in 7 games and immediately was amazing. That's Lamar Jackson, bro.
That's one.
Come on, that's not right. That's not everybody, brother. So for a lot of these teams, and like Easy got right here, dog, y'all have gotten far away from developing talent. Dog, Mike Tomlin said it on Ryan Clark's podcast, and he was like, I find it funny when coaches run away from coaching. Like, you look at a team, and if your offensive line is making the same mistakes in week 12 that we was making in week 3, what are we doing from Tuesday to Saturday? What's going on? What are the coaches telling them? Are the coaches correcting it? Are the coaches holding them accountable when the mistakes are made? So it's like everybody is just expecting, oh, we're gonna put the talent in, and it's going LeBron James' way to the everybody not LeBron James, bro.
No, bro. So,
you got it. Go ahead.
You got it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, overall, bro, it's just one of the things where for organizations, bro, y'all either better catch y'all head real fast, or a lot of y'all gonna be in constant whirlwinds of shit shows. Like even like you said earlier with the Panthers, dog, do not give up on Bryce Young right now. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. You're not gonna find another quarterback behind him better than him. So there's a lot of teams this year, dog. Y'all need to really be in the market for high quality offensive coaches. If you positioned your team to be built around your quarterback, because for all of y'all in 2024, you feel like that's the only player you can build the team around. You need a quality quarterback. You don't need to build your team around a quarterback to be successful. But when you take a quarterback number 1 overall, when you trade the draft picks that would have helped that quarterback out this year to get that quarterback, so now this year you missed out on being able to take whomever, Malik Neighbors or Marvin Harrison Jr. Why? Because you traded that pick away to get Bryce Young. So now what you have to do is figure out how to develop your team around Bryce Young, starting with the general manager. You need to hire a coach who knows how to pull the best out of Bryce Young. You need to hire an offensive coordinator who knows how to call an offense and fit a game for Bryce Young's skill set. I would just say go watch his Alabama tape. It worked. So for a lot of teams, bros, in the NFL, a lot of y'all are about to be held into purgatory, quarterback purgatory until 2030. Sucks to be y'all. When you got an organization and a GM that makes great decisions, we are going to try to compete for a Super Bowl this year with a guy we're giving $1 million. Say all that to say that.
$1 million.
Why y'all giving Trevor Lawrence $50 million?
Come on,
Trevor
bro.
Lawrence sick. Anyway, before we get out, a little time. We're only 43 minutes in, bro. You want to talk a little hoop real fast?
Could definitely talk a little hoop, gang. It's always talk
hoop real fast. I would say the one thing, again, I said it earlier when I was on the phone. The one thing I would like to two things. One, give a person flowers, give a team flowers. The Warriors, people, I'm one to apologize, brother. Now we're only 10 games in. People, I remember saying, y'all needed to not waste Steph last couple years, brother. Trade that man. I asked for y'all to trade that man. Hey, do 10 games this season. Y'all are making me eat my words, brother. My apologies. That's my apologies.
He missed 2 or 3 games. I think he missed 2 or 3 games. So
don't see this whole shit. Well, then it's really my apologies, y'all. My apologies.
They're a basketball team, bro. They're good. Buddy Hield was the great pickup for him. He really came in.
Oh, you been getting right?
Buddy Hield is literally what they've been asking Clay to be for like the last 2 years, but he couldn't be. He was the perfect replacement. Literally the perfect replacement. Like he fits the system.
For Clay, but good for the Warriors.
Yeah, bros. He was the one who kind of closed out the game against the Celtics. Like,
Not
he
Buddy,
came
huh?
out. Yeah, Buddy been getting right. Buddy been getting right, and he come off the bench. And so did
Okay.
Jonathan Kuminga. And Jonathan Kuminga this time is now fully developed. Well, let me not say fully developed, but you're a veteran now, bros, and you a potential seasoned veteran now, bro. You've been in the league for 3 years now.
Is that it?
It might even be 3-4, dog. This might be his third or fourth season.
Oh, I thought he was closer to 5. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I feel like he's been around for a minute. Like I've been seeing him. Maybe but you right. You right.
I hope.
I don't know.
Well, I got drafted 2020, dog. So you might. I don't know. I know you've been
happening
around.
fast. Like D Book didn't already damn near been in the league a decade type shit. So it be happening fast.
But niggas have been around, bro. So they got depth over there in Golden State, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of depth. Draymond's still doing what he do. Steph's still gonna do what he do when he on the court. And you still got Pods, Kevon Looney. So they still got the same nucleus, bro. So they should still be dangerous. I think you got to keep your eye out on them. Who else?
I got a couple quick hitter questions for you.
Yep.
For TikTok purposes, I want to see where you sit with a few things. Cavs at 11-0. Are they somebody to be taken for real championship wise, or are they just a cool regular season team?
For sure. They somebody got to take serious. They somebody got to take serious. I think Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell is a backcourt that I think they didn't want JB Bickerstaff there, if I'm being quite honest with you, bros. At least one of them, at least Donovan Mitchell, somebody didn't want JB Bickerstaff there. He was doing the job. Like, I don't know why he's a good coach, great coach, actually. I don't know why you would get rid of somebody like JB Bickerstaff, you feel me? Unless that was like a star player, it's either me or him type thing.
Right.
So I think that's kind of what happened. But I think they're developed perfectly together. Jared Allen is the whole centerpiece of somebody who can protect the rim for you. Evan Mobley is developing. The Isaac Okoro boy is developing. So they got a lot of successful pieces, bro. They beat a lot of good teams throughout that Super Bowl. Like it's not just like we played some flukes. They beat a lot of good teams.
And beat the brakes off a few of them, too. Beat the brakes. I seen people had the Warriors down 40 at halftime.
I think they play the Celtics on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken.
That'll probably be some more of that NBA Cup play, too. That's probably some more of that NBA Cup play.
Yeah, so that should be a good game. But I think they are somebody for real. For sure.
Another question. And I brought it up to you the other night. A lot of people do not believe that Nikola Jokic is going to get his 4th MVP this season. The other night when they played the Mavericks, that man had 37, 18 rebounds, and 15 assists. It is going to be very, very hard to give a man who is getting 37, 18, and 15 on nightly occasions. And the Nuggets quietly at 7-3 after a slow start. It's going to be hard to not give him the MVP. Do you think that is his MVP to lose?
No, because now at this point, I'm going to be real with you, dog. With the injury that has occurred to Chet Holmgren, it's going to be a lot more pressure on Shai. A lot more pressure on Shai, dog. So I think if Shai can come out here and perform, which he will, I think it'll be his. I think it'll definitely it'll probably go through Shai, bro. He'll be the one player out there. I don't think Jalen Williams will be an all-star this year. He could potentially be, but I don't think he'll be an all-star this year. So he'll be the one player on his team, definitive one all-star, you feel me? A real superstar of his club. I think if it's anybody this year, bro, I think it's Shai's. I would definitely lean more towards him, just because it's more on his plate.
I seen he had a career high last night too. So
it's more on his plate, bro. And I think the era of the triple doubles getting you the MVP is slowly going to die out. It's slowly going to die out.
And it's going to go back to who winning.
They're like who winning, who out here producing. Like it was cool when Russ was doing it, and then it kind of had a trend. But I think that's slowly finna die out, and it's finna go back to like, all right, who producing? Who and producing don't necessarily mean just getting triple doubles and putting up stats. Now, Jokic is producing with all of them. Right. I think with Shai going for career highs of games, we need you to go for career highs.
Right.
That's producing to me, and now you can't do that at a higher level.
Right. Another question I got for you. Does Kaidd Cunningham, as the second person I'm going to give individual I'm going to give flowers to after the Warriors, does he have a real chance to win most improved player of the year, or was he already too good prior to? Because I feel like he's taking at least a step in maturity, and it seems like that's helping a lot with him. Do you think he has potential for that, or do you think he was already too good before then?
I think the most improved player.
Oh, my bad. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're
Probably
doing now.
CT2 4. It's probably
I see what you're doing
CT2
now.
4, bros.
I
But
see
I
what
feel
you're
like
doing now.
Kaidd Cunningham could be put in that same conversation to where, like, we already know what y'all really was. If you really watch ball, bros, and you really be putting your eyes onto the game, Kaidd Cunningham is easily a walking triple-double. He's easily a walking triple-double, bros. It's just the fact of you play for Detroit. Y'all don't win. You come out here and win basketball games, bros. You put yourselves in conversations. Now, if y'all come out here and continue to have a season like you had last year or like you've had years in the past, then no, nobody will be talking about you being the most improved, even with the numbers you put up.
Right.
But if you come out here and win some basketball games, make it to a play-in, Kate. You play in the East. I think they said it's only two teams in the East with
winning records right now.
Winning record.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, bro, make it to a play-in game. Like, put yourself in a position to get to the playoffs, and then we can be talking about that. But I feel the same way about CT2 bros. I think that he's put himself in a position. The Brooklyn Nets wasn't a team that was going to be talked about too much. I don't know if you've seen what he did last night. Blow your face off. Game time. Come on, watch out. Let's get a
He gave somebody a game winner last night?
I mean, it was the go-ahead.
The go-ahead. Yeah. Okay, all right, CT2.
Step back three.
Nah, I need that. Okay. I got it. Last question I'll ask you. I wanted to ask you another one. I'll ask it to you off areas. Ain't that important. But last question. Do the Milwaukee Bucks have any hope, brother, or is those gentlemen completely cooked?
Well, as we just said, bros, with how the East stands, just got to make it to the dance. You just got to make it to the dance, bro. As long as you can make it to the playoffs, then you put yourself in a position to allow coaching to be coaching, matchups to be matchups.
Well, they don't want coaching to be coaching. They don't want coaching to be coaching. They don't want coaching to be coaching.
Well, shit.
They're still riding with Doc. But I hear what you're saying.
I completely forgot that they still had Doc Rivers over there, though. I completely forgot. Yes, you don't want coaching to be coaching, but you can still allow matchups to be matchups. You feel me?
Players to be players.
And play hard. You feel me? And win a game or win a series. But yeah, you play in the East, bro. I think everything is up to grab in the East. Like they can still end up being the fucking 4th seed. You feel me? Like
right.
The Sixers is sitting at what 2-7.
Something ugly. It's like you said, it's ugly for all of them. I think the Knicks is below 500. I think the Pacers is below 500. I think so. They all below right there, and not. I think it's like 4 and 5. I seen them at.
Okay. So the Cavs and the Celtics, only team above 500.
Basically. Wow. I mean, let's see. Let's pull it up right now. What they telling us? Okay. So the Pacers are 5 and 5. After that, and the Pacers are 3 at 5 and 5. The Magic are 5 and 6. Nets are 5 and 6. So shout out to the Nets right now. Y'all sitting at 4. The Knicks are 4 and 5. The Heat are 4 and 5. And then people, it's crazy right now. You're looking at Milwaukee is 2 and 8, brother. Y'all are same as I had said with the Jaguars, brother. Y'all not quite as bad as the Jaguars, brother, but y'all are one team away from being in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes, brother. Y'all are one pick away from being in the 10 games through. That's terrible. So, my last thing I want to ask you about that hoop. It's a lot of other very disappointing teams in that hoop, but we early in the season.
Yeah.
But again, though, all this matters. All this matters because you already look at it now for a team like the Cavaliers. Well, you're 5 games clear, 6 games clear of everybody already. So
a lot of wiggle room now.
You know what I mean? Another month and a half of it going like this, with obviously not undefeated, but you take 1 or 2, 3 losses in the next month and a half, while everybody take another 6, 7, 8. To y'all be a playoff team by January. You'll damn near be a lock for the playoffs by January. So, anywho, that being said, you got anything else you want to add before we get out of here, Paulie?
No, Peep, I think we hit it all, bros. LSU came out here and wet the fucking bed. Fuck the niggas. We'll talk about them another time. Another season,
yeah. Ain't got nothing nice to say about y'all, so I ain't gonna say nothing at all. I guess one more thing I ask you before we get out of here, brother, because I don't know if we'll get back this week. Prediction on the game this weekend. Prediction when we see the Baltimore Redbirds on Sunday.
I got like a 23-20 us.
Okay.
23-20. We usually are pretty good at containing Lamar not to have those crazy games, those crazy scoring games. And I still think they'll put up points, but I see it 23-20.
Okay. I see it a little higher scoring. I think we'll get them like 30-27. I do think Lamar is playing at a different level this year, so I do think they'll score it on us a little bit. Actually, no, I don't think I'll give him 27. Actually, no, I give y'all more like 24, maybe. I actually think we're touching the Ravens for 30.
Yeah, bro. I know Derrick Henry take his under in rushing yards.
Yeah. Dog. We don't play that. We don't play that. Pat Queen flying at a football last weekend, dog. We don't play that. So Deontay Johnson, me Dante Jackson, nigga. What's up? We're not scared to play you for sure now. What's up?
He didn't even have no targets.
He had one for like 8 yards. He had it for like 8 yards.
Oh, okay.
It was the last catch of the first half. But anywho, so yeah, I feel it. I think I'm gonna put 30 on him personally. I agree with you. I don't think Derrick Henry will have a big game. I think honestly for the Ravens, y'all need Lamar to have and nobody's going to predict this, but y'all need Lamar to have a superhero. Yeah, he needs a Mr. Jackson game for y'all to have because your defense is trash and we will shred you. So with that being said, appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Easy brother, thank you for joining the chat, my brother. We always appreciate that. Hopefully we are back a lot more and consistent. We say that all the time, but one of these days it's gonna hit. Anywho,
me.
From Kaidd, from Kram, Steelers 7-2, y'all. The wagon is still open. Bandwagon is still open. Don't be afraid to get on it. We'll see y'all next time.